Today, I want to reveal the real secret to getting better at talking to people. So let's dive right into it. The first thing you have to understand is this. You were not born socially handicapped. Humans are one of the most social species on Earth. You can take a baby, put them in a room full of people, and over time, they'll learn to speak purely through observation. No one needs to go up to a baby and say, "Hey, that's a cat, C-A-T, say it with me. Cat." You don't have to do any of that. If you just live your life, talk naturally, and go about your day, that baby's brain will automatically start picking up the language just by watching and listening. That's because the human brain is insanely good at identifying patterns and rules. And that's exactly what social interaction is, a set of patterns and rules. So no, you weren't born socially awkward. The reason your social skills might not be great right now is simply because you haven't given your brain enough time to observe and practice these patterns. In short, you lack practice. And honestly, it's not even your fault, because in today's world, most of us spend a huge chunk of our time behind screens. It's getting worse with every generation. I didn't get my first smartphone until I was almost 18. But now, most kids have one before they're even 8. And here's the thing, it doesn't take much real social skill to accept a friend request or send a text. We can type and use emojis, but that's completely different from talking to someone face to face. When you're texting, your brain misses out on hundreds of tiny social cues, things like body language, facial expressions, tone of voice, speed of talking, eye contact, proximity. All of these are vital components of real human connection. But when you communicate through a screen, your brain doesn't get to practice recognizing them. So when it comes to talking in real life, it's like learning a completely different language. You're fluent in texting, but barely passing in real-life conversation. And that's why you feel nervous or awkward when meeting new people. So what's the secret to getting better? Practice. When I was 18, I decided to take on something called the 100 Interaction Challenge. Here's how it works. You give yourself 1 month to have 100 interactions with strangers. It doesn't matter how deep the conversations are, even a simple hi counts. I used to ask people for directions while pretending my phone was dead and I was lost. It sounds silly, but those tiny, simple interactions added up, and over time, they naturally turned into longer, deeper conversations. By the end of that month, my confidence had skyrocketed and my social skills improved dramatically. Now, watching videos like this can be helpful, just like watching videos about how to ride a bike. You can learn how the pedals work, how to balance, but at the end of the day, the fastest way to learn is to actually get on the bike and start pedaling. You'll fall a few times, you'll have awkward interactions, but each time, your brain is learning, observing, adjusting. Eventually, you'll figure out your balance. You'll start to understand what's funny, what's not, what's appropriate in different situations, and that's when your social skills really take off. So if you want to get better at talking to people, stop overthinking it. Go out there, talk to more people. Give your brain the practice it needs to learn the language of connection. That's the secret. If you found this helpful, make sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.